Good morning everyone, welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society. My name is Rooster and we have just returned from our first expedition. Small discoveries, interesting findings from some inspiring upstart explorers. Exotic location uncovered in the Saxon Grave Island by promising explorer Anna Proskurikova. Explorer Society board members are excited at the progress of this tyrant tycoon. So we can see our ranking in the rank of the explorers here. We're at rock bottom with Rivalu at the very top, but we will soon rise up in the ranks, I feel. Let's check out London. We have did a magnificent job. The board of the Renowned Explorers International Society is impressed by our exploration skills in the Highlands. For this achievement, Chairton Pinkerton gives you an upgrade to your airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. Alright, we know the drill. We gain a treasure, the Renowned Explorers Honorary Membership. Alright. So we gain more renown and an increased supplies capacity. That's pretty nice. So we now have 9 supplies, and we will desperately need that pretty soon. We can now visit a number of locations that are of importance to us, and we have all these tokens to spend. We have some insight. Let's take a look there. We can spend this insight to give lectures. For example, in London, where we get a lecture. Where we can hold a lecture mostly for, for collect tokens, so to earn gold. We can hold lectures in Paris, where we can get, campaign tokens for status, or in Berlin for research tokens, study tokens to gain research. And I think we would prefer to gain research here. So that would be a good way to spend our insight. But first, let's check out the other things we need to spend. We have research, so we can spend that, of course, on research papers. First of all, we have history and observations unlocked. The last few subjects will be unlocked for us after we finish our second expedition. And I don't quite know where we will spend this. So, for example, the German laboratory gives us extra study when spending insight in Berlin. So that might be one that I want to... Yeah. That might be one I want to rush here. So let's try that. Unlock observations. Since we want to focus on research, we want to choose this field first. Alright, the focus on observation to unravel the puzzles of the world is the most important idea of modern science. The crew has an opportunity to specialize one crew member in any of the sciences. So we will give... I think Hades has an engineer perk? No, she doesn't. I am entirely wrong here. Let's see if we can get something... Yeah, so Hades can be an engineer, but Anna already is. We might give her a third perk, actually. So she can be an engineer or focus further on the naturalist side. I'm not quite sure what will be the best idea, but focusing on one character is probably the best choice. So Anna, we can give her an archaeologist perk, I think. So slightly diversified. Oh, we can even choose. I think architecture sounds nice. So let's give her that. And for 15 research points, we can now find science assistants. I think that will be useful. Anna is thinking on how to improve your studies. She has a few options. We can gain extra research from study tokens, extra status from study tokens, or extra gold from study tokens. And I think gaining extra status or gold would be the better option to diversify a little bit. So we will focus on study tokens. but we might as well get other tokens while doing so. That sounds like a decent plan, I think. I really don't know the optimal strategies for this game, by the way, so I'm just guessing here. But gaining extra status sounds nice. And for 25 more research points we can gain the German laboratory. That's pretty great, so we get extra research from study, and now we can... yeah, this doesn't need to be done right away. We can also unlock history right now. Would that be important? We gain insight when we finish an expedition, extra supplies, extra campaign tokens when we solve an encounter. We gain a lobbyist, or we gain an extra token when I spend insight on the world map. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. That looks really nice, actually. Let's try and unlock that. Can we do that? Probably not, actually. Maybe we can. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we shouldn't be spamming this. Although, we could also try and finish these three, but I don't think we can do that right now. Let's actually spend our insight first. So we could... we want to... let's see. We want to turn our insight tokens into research, so that would be where we're going here. To the Berlin University, and now we can gain 5 study tokens when we let Anna hold some lectures. That looks particularly effective. So let's do that a couple more times. I'm not sure how much research we're going to need, but we'll see soon enough. Yeah, let's actually go back to research and see if we can finish this one right away, because that seems pretty sweet. We can improve our study again. Oh, we probably should have done that first. Oh well. Let's also grab some gold from study. Actually, let's grab more status. I think I would like that. Oh, and we probably should have spent our status first. I don't know how this works anymore. Let's see if I can grab this one. I can definitely do that. And we can focus on some kind of challenges, either nature challenges, cultural, technique, or wits. I think we can probably do a lot of technique challenges with Hades and Dolores. So let's focus on that one, I think. I'm really... I really don't know what would be the best idea here. And let's take improved storage, and we also get the choice of either getting bonus renown from gold, status, or research. Oh, did I actually click there? No, I don't think so. With so much expertise in the art of observation and the scientific method, the crew has learned new ways to use their gains to require more renown. And we want more renown from research, I think, so that's pretty nice. Can we unlock history already? I don't think we can, but we could do that right now. We can upgrade the entourage. This is all very very new to me. I've only visited this like 2 times before. I've done a couple expeditions, but we don't expect high-level play from me right away. Let's see where we can go. We can shop, or we can get some entourage. Yeah, so we should have definitely gotten some students first, I think. Or rather, checked for specialists. Yes, that would have been really nice. Let's upgrade first, I think, and then check for specialists on level 2 and see what's available here. So, whenever a level 2 archaeologist succeeds on the adventure wheel, we get an additional study. That would be nice, I think, because we just gained archaeology for Anna. So if we can afford this... ooh, that's really expensive though. Let's see if we can afford that, shall we? Let's see if we can get to the 250 mark here. Because we do have some Paris campaigning left. That looks a little disappointing though. Oh, but we also gain status from... probably not going to work, is it? I don't think this is going to work. Let's see, can we get any items that help us? No, I don't think we can. No, I'm pretty sure we are screwed in that department, so we might as well do that later then. But that is something we want to keep in mind, I think. In that case, we might as well... No, we do want to get some additional students, I think. Because we will be mainly focusing on study tokens, I think. So let's see if we can make that work. Let's hire a couple more students. 2 more. And then we can also afford... How many tokens would we get? Which kind of tokens did we get a lot of? I think we got a decent amount of campaign tokens, so let's try and focus on that one. So we hire 1 lobbyist. That's probably fine. And I think we'll just spend this on more research, because that's rather efficient right now. We did get a lot of status from that. That's not awful. Perhaps we could have made it, actually. Yeah, we definitely could have made it. I really underestimated the amount of status I got from those 2 lectures. That's unfortunate. So we definitely could have afforded that, but that's okay. I don't think we really need to do this. We can upgrade the item shop, I think. We might not really need to, because we can't really afford that much. Let's upgrade it once, because the level 1 items aren't really that good. Now let's see if we can get people some better abilities. So we could definitely use some additional attack power, or perhaps... What kind of attacks did Hadis have again? She had an attack, an aggressive attack that pierces enemies in a line. That's pretty good. She has an area attack and she has a morale attack. So she might actually want some speech power. That's interesting. So let's try and get some speech power for Dolores here. Some speech and attack power, that would be nice. So let's buy 1 of these, I think, and get some attack power for the other ones. Actually, we should probably focus on defense. Oh, did I already buy it? I think I already bought it there. Okay, that's fine. Probably want to focus on defense instead, though. Which we now cannot afford. Unless we sell something. We can sell some things, right? So we can definitely, if we... So we want to sell this, I think. Sell it, and sell her book. Because we don't need it. And then we can buy some boots for, I think, Dolores also. To give her some more defense. So let's do that. Some good boots. That seems pretty nice. Oh wait, we don't want boots, we want armor. Which we can now give to Dolores. Let's give Anna some gloves and a book to her. Alright, and I think we are done here. Unless we want to do some additional research. Oh, we absolutely can. I've made so many mistakes here, it's actually ridiculous. Next research will cost... Okay, that's fine. We absolutely did not have to spend it there. Alright, more mistakes. Fine. Let's actually go. Choose an expedition, and we're going to... There's some exciting possibilities here. We can go to the Caribbean. Russia's Lost Treasure, that's an aggressive, mostly focusing on technique and nature. There's a lot of study to research. Okay, we're probably going there. But we could also choose this one. This has a focus on friendly. Rogue, Athlete, and Beguiler, and find a lot of gold. We definitely have no interest in that. We've already been to this one, and we can also go to the Hungarian Fort, which has a focus on devious encounters. Tactician, Archaeologist, Quick Thinker, and Diplomat challenges, as well as plenty of status. That would have also been a good choice, and we might actually visit that next time, if we don't think we're up to a difficulty 3 challenge. But this should be a nice one, and I would like to visit here. Yeah, so with some better planning, I'm pretty sure we could have done that that purchase phase a lot better, but that's okay. Finally, we can start our search for Roche's treasure. The treasure once stolen from the Spanish Silver Fleet could be somewhere on this pristine and beautiful island. Anna looks at the map you got from Pinkerton to find out where. A place near a waterfall, which is right over here. Alright. The crew sets foot on the beautiful island and looks around. Just when Hedis finds some man-made debris and realizes this land is not as uninhabited as you first thought, you've got company. Smugglers, they come rushing towards you. Our secret island has been discovered. We've got to silence them, mates. It seems they will leave you no choice. So we start out with an encounter immediately. Well, we certainly feel welcome now. Alright, no preference on how to finish this encounter, so we should probably do it as safe as possible. Let's see, we've got some smugglers here. They are weak to being enraged. They have no armor, a decent speech defense, so the aggressive approach should definitely be effective here. They have ranged weapons though, so we probably... Can we take out one of them without being attacked ourselves? I think that's a bit optimistic. So we're probably incurring a hit from this guy, but that's fine. Dolores can get out of the way. I don't think she can, actually. So unless we punch this guy, I don't think... Well, if we're incurring a hit from this guy anyway, then Dolores better take it. Can she one-hit this guy? She cannot. Can we one-hit this guy? We definitely can. So if I encourage... if I excite... Wait, that doesn't work. Can she encourage... yes. So I can encourage, I can excite. No, I can, yes, I can try to encourage Dolores here, which should increase her attack by enough that she can hit this guy right away. So let's do this. And then attack this guy with Dolores, which should one-hit him. There we go. And we are now uncertain, so the first devious ability should be more effective, which is something we can keep in mind, but Anna should definitely be able to kill this guy in one shot. There we go. We're a really aggressive party here. Alright, and that should be our turn. We're incurring one hit here, but that's probably fine. Oh, he's attacking Hedis though. That's kind of unexpected. I maybe should have put her over here. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Does he have any cover or something? No, not really. Okay, so we can just put Dolores over here and smash his face in, because that's what Dolores is good at. There we go. That was pretty nice. We got some more experience here. And we can leave. With the smugglers out of the way, your crew has had enough time to hide the boat and to start exploring the island. Sadly, it seems that this island is a smuggler's hideout. Better be careful. Ready to go, Anna leads the crew into adventure. Let's see what we've got here. We can have a wits challenge, so we can have a tactician, beguiler, or a quick thinker. That should be good. There's gold to be found over here, and there's a cultural challenge with a diplomat. There, we should definitely have some benefit over here. But let's actually explore a bit. No, let's explore this one first, because we always want to do this, I think. If there's a challenge that I think we have a decent... Ooh, that's Tommy Gun. What's he doing here all alone? We can say hello. He seemed to like us. He is actually pretty happy to see you. Hey, Anna. You were pretty cool last time we met. Oh, I'm on a top secret mission, so I can't tell you anything. The crew looks at each other, knowing how easy it is to influence Tommy. Dolores can challenge him to a game of strength. That seems like a nice option, because all of our others are only a 30-ish% chance. So let's have Dolores fight him. Dolores challenges Tommy to a wrestling match, which he gladly accepts with a little wager. After a fierce struggle, Dolores manages to take Tommy out of the ring, drawn in the sand. Tommy is impressed. Gotcha! We get 4 collect tokens. After the little show of strength, Tommy tells about his secret mission. Well, Amir told me my lost family is on this island, so I went looking, but till now I only found monkeys. He seems to be unaware of what Amir was implying. Since you are so nice to me, please have this gold. So I can either decline and gain campaign tokens or collect tokens. Which am I better at? I'm not quite sure. I would like to research, but that's not going to happen. And I think I like campaign tokens better. After this pleasant encounter, the crew waves Tommy farewell. If he wouldn't be part of Rivelo's crew, and I probably would get along with him just fine. Okay, and let's explore over here, because there might be an encounter there. And I heard something rustling in some of the trees. You immediately think of monkeys, but all of a sudden 2 smugglers carrying bananas come descending down. One tells the other, we're sure to get an extra portion of coconuts if we deliver them to the boss. Anna becomes agitated, since only being worth an extra portion of coconuts isn't flattering at all. Show them how much you're worth, or we can notice a bunch of bananas, needing only a little push to fall onto the smugglers. And Dolores can do that too, because we've got some quick thinkers. But I would prefer to do an encounter, actually. Yeah, so well, I don't know. But let's just grab our benefit here, I think. Hades throws a small rock at the bananas. They fall exactly on one of the smugglers' heads. They charge in your directions. Show your worth. Alright, so we still get an encounter, that's fine. But probably an encounter with only 1 smuggler now, so that's pretty nice. We probably still get the benefit of this. Oh, they lied. They lied to me. There were more than 2 smugglers. That's not nice. That's not very nice. Okay, so we need to take out this guy. Then we can probably stay out of range from the other ones if we just fall back. So these guys have an enraged weakness again. Can we actually enrage people? I don't think we can. We can terrify them or sadden them, or make them confident, or make them excited. So that's not going to work. Oh, we can... No, that's if Dolores is enraged or confident. Alright, so we can make them terrified with this, and then we have some other attacks. We could actually attack 2 of them, but I don't really like that too much. Let's actually see if we can take this one down. This would be effective enough. Would this bring me out of range of this guy? It would. So that's nice. Let's take him out. Let's take her out, excuse me. There we go. So we start out aggressively. That also means that I might be inclined to use a devious power next, or that they might be inclined to do it as such. So as long as I stand on this line, I shouldn't be in any danger, and we can take out a couple of other guys next turn. Actually, can I take out this guy? No, that's not going to work, right? Can I move over here and attack him? I don't think that's how it works. And then this one can move 1, 2, 3 and attack me if I stand here. I can move over here and just see if it works. I don't think I can attack that one, no. Takes a little time to get used to. Can I actually... I can do a piercing shot from here. Maybe even hit the other guy. I don't think that's going to work. I probably can't one-hit him anyway. Oh, actually I'm in range here from this guy. So I really don't want to be here. 1, 2, 3... let's turn on the grid to make it sure we're doing the right thing here. Yeah, so they can't hit us if we're here, so that's probably fine. And then I can encourage Anna for her next attack. That's probably useful, since we're planning on using a lot of physical attacks here. The person with the gun might actually attack us here, but that's probably okay. Oh, he doesn't have the range, it seems. He probably doesn't have the range. Okay, so can we take out some of these guys without getting in range? That depends on whether Hadis here can get a shot on this guy. And she can. So that's nice, and then we can stay out of range of the other two and be safe entirely. That's pretty nice. Because not taking unnecessary risks is a big part in exploring. So let's move over here. We can encourage again. +1 plus attack. We can encourage her again. That might be a bit much, but... or I can give Dolores extra speech power, which is also not horrible. Oh, they can just encourage each other. Have a nice little hug over here. There we go. And group hug time. Alright, so these guys probably can't even get into range. Where did he lose? I don't know how he lost any spirit. Broken start. Oh, that's the one who got the bananas on his head. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So Dolores can probably finish off... Ooh, not entirely. Okay, so maybe Anna needs to do that. But she probably can't reach him. And Dolores doesn't have enough movement... Oh, she totally can. Okay. So let's take down this guy with Hadis here. I probably should have saved that until later, but sure, whatever. We can probably take another... yeah, she... Why can't she move there? What's wrong with her movement? Oh, it's probably because this is difficult terrain or something. That might be true. Can we hit them from range? We don't have any range attacks with these guys, unless my special attack works here. Because this also not ranged, not ranged, not ranged. I could try my special here, so let's see whether that has a chance to get him down. Can also undo my move here and see if I can do it from here. No, I can't, but I can move one square and just see how it goes. Has a decent chance to hurt him pretty badly. And I can also give her bonus attack again. Why not? I'm not sure whether that does anything, by the way. But sure. It's just a mood, and I don't think it has any effect. No, I don't think so. But we can check it out anyway. That's a lucky hit, so we took absolutely no risk here. Probably at this difficulty level, that shouldn't really matter, but I do plan on getting up to higher difficulty levels pretty soon. Our apologies, worthy explorers. Here, take our bananas. That is not dubious at all. Good thing that is not dubious at all. But we're not doing too great in the science department so far. But then again... Let's see. Terrifying presence. And as surrounding enemies gain +1 terrified each turn. Or adventure study, +1 study whenever you enter an area with a nature challenge for the first time. That sounds pretty nice. Let's do exactly that. And we get an extra trinket slot. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, we should try and start filling those up pretty soon. That's pretty sweet, actually. Where do we go? We definitely want to check this one out. There's a nature challenge, or this one also looks nice. We have a naturalist, we have an athlete. That should be definitely... Oh, there's so much good stuff to do here. We're never going to have enough supplies. A ruined Spanish fort lies in front of an almost impassable jungle. Naturally, you need to go to the other side, and that ponders the options. Someone can investigate the fort, or someone will find a way through the jungle. I don't remember what exactly would be the best way to do this, but let's try investigating the fort. Oh, we have an 83% chance of that, and a way through the jungle. That seems terrible. Okay, so let's investigate the fort. and have Anna take charge of the investigation. Let's hope to not lose 2 supplies. That would be terrible. But this is a very decent chance, so I'm having good hopes here. And that definitely succeeded. Anna analyzes the fort and states that this kind of structure often has hidden supply passages. And I was right. Hidden in the basement is a shortcut that goes right beneath the jungle. The crew also learns about the fort's fascinating history. Alright, here come the science tokens. Nice. So I don't know about this shortcut business, but we did a nice job here. We might find additional supplies, and we do have an engineer here, I think. We do have an engineer, so that might be worth investigating. Or might be worth leaving for later, because we don't... Well, we haven't lost that many supplies yet. Let's try going here first. While you are passing through the Caribbean jungle, Dolores spots a rundown treehouse. You arrive at the tree where the house is built. It looks abandoned, and the only way up is an old decaying ladder. Climbing it seems the only way of reaching the treehouse, but if someone falls, you might get badly hurt, so you decide to let only one person up. Dolores also mentions that a rogue or engineer could be useful for exploring the treehouse. So if Anna succeeds, we get 2 science tokens. That would be really nice, but I would prefer actually succeeding. So let's try have Dolores climb the ladder. Alright, we are standing in the treehouse, which is indeed abandoned. There is quite a big pile of rubble, a rug, and a small window. You also spot 2 wanted posters, one of a guy and one of a woman. Both are in Spanish. That's interesting. We can leave, we can examine the rubble. I have really no clue what's going on here, but let's examine the rug, for example. Dolores picks up the rug to see if it's of any value. While doing so, Dolores notices some sort of small safe beneath the rug. A danger sign is painted on the door of the safe. This seems to be not worth it. Let's not take the risk. We can look through the window. We have a clear view of the surroundings. Alright, we are standing inside the treehouse again, and let's take a look at the rubble. We notice a skeleton lying underneath. It seems to be a sailor from the Spanish fleet who had been hiding here, but what was he hiding from? He's holding on to something. There's a romantic letter in his hands, addressed to his girlfriend. Some of those lines would melt even a frozen heart. The letter mentions him and the girl hiding together in the house, but one day the girl never came back from gathering food. Dolores memorizes some of the romantic lines, which could be useful in campaigns. Alright. Sure, let's leave. I think we've done enough here. Dolores tells the others about the house and shows them the precious jewelry. Anna stares at the beautiful jewel and wonders why and who the inhabitant of the treehouse was hiding from. Interesting. So we've got a technique challenge here. That could be nice. And we've got some extra supplies here, so I'm definitely inclined to explore as much as possible. But the island is so big. I think we can do better here. There's an encounter over here. I would like to explore that one. Let's actually get the extra supplies. I think we have room for enough that this should be worth it. A shipwreck. The whole thing is unstable and might collapse. It's dangerous to salvage it. An engineer might be skilled enough to salvage the boat, however. That's really nice. We can make up a story about the boat, but we can also have Anna do it, because she's amazing at this kind of stuff. Anna carefully fixes the unstable points in the vessel, making it safe to explore. It was not for nothing. We find some fresh supplies, and an amazing chest full of treasure. Lucky! Done with the boat, we continue exploring. Alright, I'm seeing an encounter here, so let's check that out. As well as a zero-cost passage, so that's nice. While walking, Dolores slips on a banana peel. You hear a monkey laughing and taunting you from a tree. You look and notice a bunch of monkeys, but the one laughing at you is blue. So we can walk away, or we can react by showing the monkey how we feel. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but that's okay. We've got some monkeys. Alright, if we resolve this friendly, that's probably not going to happen. we get an extra encounter token. There's a lot of monkeys here, by the way. Wow. But Dolores can likely take care of 2 of them by moving here and then using her shout ability. Not quite. That's kind of disappointing. Let's undo that. How about the experimentation here? That also doesn't quite work. That's a little disappointing. How much movement do these guys have? I could actually try to move away from them. If I move her over here and then she moves here, I can probably take them out. Let's, we certainly shouldn't counter devious with aggressive though. I don't like that. Can I do devious? Ooh, not too good. Let's just start with aggressive and take the hit for now. I don't like being aggressive against devious because that's really bad for our speech defense. But it may be the best option we have over here. So let's take care of these monkeys here. I don't think they can easily reach us like this. Or perhaps they can. Actually, they can. So they're hitting... Oh, that one's hitting Dolores, but this one cannot reach us if we move back. But that means... I either have to take this one out or Hades has to take a hit. That's probably fine. Can I use my piercing shot on that guy? I can actually do that. That's nice. So this means this guy cannot reach us right now, so we should be safe from the monkeys this turn. Unless, of course, they can do things like throwing bananas or something. I'm not quite proficient at recognizing difficult terrain also, because that really impacts movement. So we take out this guy and then we're safe from the others, so we can probably encourage... and encourage is useful. So who has the less useful ability? That's Anna. So Anna is making the attack here. And then the rest can encourage people who are going to attack. That should be nice. So taking care of this one, and then there's 3 more monkeys left. That should be fine. So let's encourage Hades here, and then Hades can encourage probably Anna. Probably Anna. There we go. And our turn. Let's see how easily we can deal with these monkeys. We could try to shift the mood to friendly, but that seems rather risky to me, especially with this blue monkey business here. Can we try to take him out right now? I don't think that's a realistic option. No, Dolores is really in an awkward spot. We could try and take a shot here. That's not going to work. We can just let them come to us right now. If I move back 1 square, then they can't really do anything here. And we can just continue the encouragement. That's not a bad idea. So encourage Dolores. Probably move Dolores in a bit of a better position. 1, 2, 3. Not really going to work. 1, 2, 3. Might move here, but then she might be in an awkward position where she can't really do anything. I'll take that risk. Sure. Let's end turn, because I don't really have any other useful actions, I think. Oh, I actually missed that was adjacent. So they're trying to embarrass us. That's what monkeys do. Oh, another attack. I really screwed up on the positioning there. And with our reduced speech defense, that's actually really terrible. What's he doing? Coordinated taunts. The monkeys become much more annoying than they were ever before. Okay, let's be careful here. Oh, Dolores is useless here. That is actually pretty bad. Yeah, we can't really do anything. Hades is in grave danger. Actually, we've got a pretty good attack going here. And then we can probably finish off the blue guy. That's probably good enough. Can I move back 1 square and then try that? Yes, I can. So let's do that. And then Hades can probably finish off this guy. She can, so let's make sure we are out of range here. Because that's... This being adjacent I didn't see coming. Alright. So if I move back 1 square, I can still shoot this guy, and that should finish him off. That might even finish the encounter, actually. Don't know about that. No, it didn't. Oh, I didn't even move Dolores. Oh well. Oh, he's aiming for her, though. How is that? Oh, that's a range 2 attack. Alright, I completely missed the mark there. Okay, but Dolores should be able to finish him easily, and we completely beat up a couple of irritating monkeys. I hope we're proud of ourselves here. Alright. Let's continue. Where are we going? There's a technique challenge. We have an engineer, so that should be pretty good. Let's go check that out. We might also want to visit this encounter over here. Oh, and this doesn't cost any supplies either, so we're definitely going there then. Crew finds some materials that can be used to create some helpful gear and tools. The materials could also be studied. Anna thinks about the options. Let's make something useful. That's much, much better. Definitely. Anna has a stroke of inspiration on how to use those coconuts in just the right way. I can't even imagine. The result is some valuable experience and an excellent tool. Your next challenge will be much easier thanks to this single-use tool. Alright. Where are we going? There might be an epic encounter here. Oh, I definitely have to check this out. Oh, and then there's more treasure here. Well, we have to know what's here. We could also check out this encounter. Oh, there's so much to do here. There is so much to do. As you walk through the jungle, you notice a big shadow jump away further into the woods. It looked big and intimidating. That big shadow will surely make for an epic and risky encounter. Oh boy. Well, we're definitely taking the risk. A Titan ape! Oh boy. This might be a bit much, but what a magnificent and rare creature. The crew disrupts his meal, and he's not pleased about it. He quickly leaps towards Dolores to deal the first blow. Let's see if we can take a careful approach here. This might be a bit more than we can chew, but we'll see. We will definitely see. Can we please continue loading here? Alright. Oh, let's see. I have no idea what benefit we could get from finishing this encounter in a friendly or whatever manner. Can we stay out of range? I don't think we can unless we're called Hades. So that's not going to work right away. But we can get rid of some monkeys at the very least. So we should probably do that. Piercing shot cannot be used when adjacent to enemies, but I think I've got a very decent shot over here. Which will take care of some of the additional monkeys, so that's pretty good. Let's also see if we can... Yeah, that could work. I'm not too excited about that. Let's actually finish those off first and just see how this goes. We can't really avoid any of the monsters this way. So I shouldn't need to worry too much about that. Devious abilities gain plus power, so Dolores can probably take a few hits. What am I doing here? I would like to walk over here, please, right behind him, and then use my primal roar. Oh, I can make her confident first, can I? No, I can make her excited. Okay. So I could have used an ability to make her confident, but I don't... No, that's probably okay. Let's see if... So this becomes... They become terrified. Okay, that's fine. Terrified looks decent. Let's move her here, and let's make adjacent enemies terrified. Which also conveniently takes care of this guy, so that would be nice. Oh, he has nerves of steel. That wasn't terribly... Oh, Terrified doesn't work against him. Okay, that's unfortunate. So we'll have to take a different approach. I can make him terrified again. That's not very useful. Better move her out of the way, I think, and maybe encourage. I can make someone excited. She has a saddened ability. That might work. Although he's aggressive, so not quite sure about that. How's Dolores? Terrified, terrified. Oh boy, this is not going to work out well. Okay, I could just hit him. Not sure whether that's a great idea. Yeah, it's probably the most useful thing I can do here. Yeah. Because all my fear abilities are not going to work. Let's see how hard this guy hits. That is actually not a bad attack, by the way. So I'm a little worried here. We hear a rumble in the jungle too. Oh, he gets bonus armor? Oh, that's a lot of defenses. Oh my, this is not going to work. There's a few apes over there though. So perhaps we can we move in different directions? I don't think that's a great idea. We can move to these areas though. Oh, I should definitely try a sadden ability, giving him minus speech. I'm not sure how effective that will be, but sure. That's probably worth trying, right? Can use that from 2 tiles away. And I'm not too worried about these monkeys yet. So let's try that. Let's sadden him. He doesn't really understand, but sure. If he uses any speech attacks, then this will be particularly effective. Okay. That armor is really going to hurt. Oh boy. We could try a friendly approach, I suppose. But... oh, that seems really ineffective. I don't have a lot of speech power in my party, I guess. How about Dolores? No, that's really ineffective. He's in a positive mood, though. How does that work? Let's just beat him up. I think that's our best shot, really. We just need to beat him up. Oh, and we didn't even make him sad because he was positive. He just made himself positive, and now he's neutral again, so that's good. And let's see how hard that guy hits. I am a little worried. Ouch. Well, that wasn't too effective. Alright, and a couple monkeys appear. We should be able to beat him up, I think, before the monkeys deal any impressive damage. Let's make a few hits first. This is probably fine. Let's actually move. No, I think having him surrounded is probably in our best interest. That was a nice attack, by the way. So now he's negative, so we can try the saddening again. That was much more effective than before. So now he's sad, and that means his speech attacks are much less effective. I'm not sure how much good that will do, but it certainly doesn't help in this occasion. But sure, whatever. This seems to be working all right. So he can do a mean attack again, but we seem to be alright here. And the monkeys can't quite reach us, so they actually can. I shouldn't have moved there. She's enraged though. That seems pretty bad for them. What does enrage do again? Let's see. Devious abilities plus. Oh no, that's the benefit of hostile versus hostile. She's enraged. That means minus 25 armor. Ooh, that's a little worrisome. Better finish this guy off then. And this should do it. Alright, this is just normal difficulty. I doubt this would be an effective strategy on any other difficulty. But we managed, so that's nice. Encounter tokens. Titan is broken and defeated. You capture the ape with relative ease now that it is unable to defend itself properly. This ape will be the central attraction in zoos and circuses all over the world. Great! We get the amazing Titan. Nice, that's some real treasure there. we're doing pretty good. Alright, but that should be long enough for now, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you back with the next episode.